Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to the MENL Cup Series. Last race for the Final Four. We are now watching a live practice today. While we're sitting here watching practice, I am going to read you our playoff drivers that are in, and the two that are on the cutoff line who could be in. We're going to go ahead and read that to you. Let me pull that up here. So our playoff drivers that are in the playoffs right now are going to be the number 43 of Slade. He is in the lead with points right now. JC is right behind him, not too far behind. He's in the 48, and the number 95 is in third, Sports Kid. He's in third. And fourth right now is the 17, Smoke Z-Mog. And in the cutoff line is the 4 of Beej and the 10 of Remix Bofa. They both can change that tonight with good runs here, possibly make their way in and knock out a couple of guys. So we will see what's going to happen here tonight. A couple playoff drivers that are in this practice session here today. They are doing really good here in the season. But there is also a couple guys that are not in the playoffs that are pretty good here. And that will be, if I can find him here, 88 Darth Bud. He's pretty good here. I've ran with him before. He's very fast. He's very good. He could have a possible good chance here at actually winning this race. We're going to go ahead and talk about the non-playoff drivers right now. But this is another fast guy here. He could win this race. He's very fast. He's very good. Very aggressive driver. But he gets the job done. This is a guy that you would want on your team if you were racing. Another guy here is going to be the 42. Bradley. Bradley is a very good driver, very fast. He's very quick at Phoenix. From what I hear, he was very quick at the beginning of the season here. So, there's Bradley. Looks like he's going to be running the DC Solar car. Nice car. Very nice car. There's one of our playoff drivers, Remix Bofa. He's under the cutoff line, but tonight can change if he could get a win here and lock himself in. Very fast guy. He is running the Smithfield 10 car. Got a good line here down there below the yellow, able to hold it steady. Coming through the dog leg. And here we got here the 19 of Mike Man. Mike Man is not in the playoffs. He is a very fast driver, very good driver. He might have a good chance here today. Not sure about his ability of how he ran here at the beginning of the season. But so far his line is looking pretty good. Coming around to the finish line here. Oh, down to the dog leg. Look at him in that peak car, boy. He's getting it. Got some speed, but the guy behind him is catching him really quick. Gonna have to find a little bit more speed if he wants to hold off some guys tonight, because there's some fast guys here. Next guy we are going to go to the 17. Smoke Z-Mog. He's right there in fourth in the playoff. He's right above the cutoff line. Looks like he's got a very good car here. Catching up to Mike Man here, little by little. But I'm sure he found a little bit more speed during the race. He'll be able to run pretty good here. He's gonna have his hands full though with that 10 car and that 4 car. 95, a sports kid. Riding with the Pro Core. Really fast guy. The sports kid here has 8 stage wins this year. Also along with 2 wins. Can he make it a third tonight and secure his lock-in position for the Final Four? So guys, let us know down in the comments below if you've been watching all year. Who are you rooting for to win this season? Who are you hoping that locks in? Who are you hoping that finishes out strong? Let us know. We always like to hear from our fans. Always like to hear from the audience to tell us who you think is possibly going to win this Final Four. Oh, let me turn on the comments here so I can see them. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to turn on the comments. There we go. There's the comments. Alright. Predator, yes. Practice. They are practicing right now. Alright, let's watch some other drivers here. I have to say, that 88 Valden car looking pretty good out here in Phoenix. So guys, we started off with round 1 with JC Slade, Beej, Football Kid, Sports Kid, Smoke Z Mog, S'mores, Mike Man, Remix, and Bradley. First round, the 41 and the 19 got eliminated. We moved on to round 2. Round 2, we have Slade, JC, Beej, Sports Kid, Smoke Z Mog, Remix. We had the 42 of Bradley and the 18 of S'mores. S'mores got eliminated, Bradley got eliminated, then we moved on to the round 3, and that's what you're looking at here now. The only person that has advanced to the round of 4 is Slade. He's already locked in, so your battle tonight is going to be between JC, Sports Kid, Remix, Smoke, and Beej. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a good one, guys. There's your locked-in driver Slade right there. And the number 43 Chevy. Looks like he's running the... Can't catch the name of that car right now. Excuse me. It's going to be the Cosmopolitan. I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I apologize. That's your car. That's the guy that's locked in. Beautiful car, though. Beautiful car. Looks like he has the 19 behind him right now. Looks like the 42 is on pit road. There's the 10 of the Smithfield. Oh, almost a big wreck right there. How many of you guys are excited for the Mustangs next year? Let us know in the comments about that too. It's gonna suck because we're probably not gonna have them on here, but I think they're gonna be a nice addition coming into NASCAR. Gonna be great cars. So let's go ahead and check out the number 19 Peak. Nice car, beautiful car. As you get a look at your driver on the inside there. Driving it all he's got. Pulling it hard. Nice, beautiful car. Gonna make a run here, try to get past the 43. Still side by side here. Oh, he has to brake hard. Really on the brakes there. Side by side. Good run, good run. .43 moves to the inside. Goes way down on the dog leg. 19 stays way high. He's gonna get the room here. Clears him perfectly. The 19's going to try to squeeze in, get a little room. There he goes, down to the inside. Can he clear him? Yes, he does. The 43 is into the wall. Looks like the 17 makes a move. Man, guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be a battle tonight, and it's going to be a really good race. 19's going into the pits. He's going to make some adjustments here, see if he can make some changes. While that happens, we're going to watch the 17 right here in front of the 43, see what happens, see how well he runs. Looks like the 17 is just pulling away, man. I want to say he's about 7 car lengths already. Looks like he's about half of a second, maybe a second now. Looks like the 43 is having a little trouble. He's a little tight coming in there. And the 17 is just pulling away. Man, he has got a fast car right now. '17 is driving the 5th third bank car. It's going to be Ford. That's a nice car right there. Fast car too right now. Very fast. Testing that high line out. Maybe he can use that to his advantage during the race here. We'll see. We don't know. Running really good. Let's go ahead and check out some other drivers here. The 95, a sports kid in the Pro Corps. Get a look at that car. Tell me what you think about it. It's a beautiful car myself, I think. Oh, sports kid trying to save it there. Caution comes out with a wreck on the track. So these guys here are going to pit. Go ahead and get them some fresh tires and get back at it. Jack, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for watching. Just running a little practice here. Now guys, during this race I will not have my comments on. I want to focus mainly on the race. So I will not be able to read your comments, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching, enjoying the race. Gary, what's up, buddy? Here we go again on the restarts here. We're going to practice a little restarts. See how this goes. Going to change the camera view. Watch this restart. Two guys take it down to the dog leg instantly. The 43 and the 19. 43 goes way up the track. 19's running low there. He's going to try to get up here and catch up with the pack. Looks like he's struggling right now. Excuse me guys, got a message here. Give me 1 second. Enjoy this battle here with the 17 and the 95 that you are watching right now. And the 10 moving in. Gary, you drive the 8 Chevy truck. I hope you can win Homestead, buddy. I wish you all the best of luck over there in Homestead. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do something here. I'm going to invite another broadcaster in with us. Give me 1 second. Alright. Got another guy that's going to come in with us and hang out and broadcast with us tonight. Mr. Kevron himself. He had a little technical issues last night. I was trying to get in. He kind of messed it up, but it's all right. We're going to recover tonight, me and him both.
What's going on, Big Will?
Mr. Kevron, how are you tonight?
Oh, doing fine, brother, doing fine. Trying to stay warm in this cold weather. How are you?
Oh, I hear you on that one, buddy. Sitting here watching a little practice, you know, getting the stream started early, getting everybody in, getting them excited for this race.
Right on, man, right on. Happy Veterans Day, everybody.
Speaking of veterans, we're gonna have old JC come in here. I hope he's gonna show up. He's racing. He will not be racing next year for sure. We know that because he will be overseas.
Well, yes, sir. We definitely need to send him a much appreciated message when he gets home.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think there's a stronger fan base that supports their military men and women than NASCAR fans.
Exactly.
Especially on this league.
Man, we have a 3-wide battle here. All the 95 is going to clear him, the 17 is going to clear him, 43 is going to go low, still 3 wide over here in practice. Man, this can get intense for the race. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, this is just a practice session. Come on.
They are all running tight here.
Well, there ain't no doubt about it. They can keep a green flag run going at the start of the race with everybody on default. It will be a tight, packed, fun racing like this for sure.
Oh, yes, it will. And the fact is, this is the last race before the last race of the season for the Final Four, so it's going to be intense with the 2 guys that are right there below the cutoff line. They're going to be fighting hard to get in. I know that.
Hey, if you don't care, Big Will, can you remind everybody of who's all in the hunt?
Who's all in the hunt? All right, we're going to go sit here and check. Give me 1 second. Pull it up here.
Yeah, because I definitely don't know, too, so me and the fans would like to know.
Right now we have Slade, JC, Sports Kid, and Smoke that are all above the cutoff line. Slade is already locked in. And below the cutoff line is the 4 and the 10 of Beej and Remix, which that could change tonight if they can get some stage points here and possibly get a win.
So we got some Stewart House Racing drivers in danger of being cut from the Final Four. All at the same time.
Yep. Got Roush Fenway sitting in 4th. And then you got Petty and Hendrick in 1st and 2nd. And then, I can't remember, who is the 95 team? That's Lionel.
95, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that the Levine Family Racing?
I think so. Levine Family Racing sitting in 3rd. I think this is their, first year in NASCAR, and they're sitting pretty good in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if it's their first year in NASCAR, but I believe it's definitely their first year in the Monster Energy Cup Series. I think they've tried to build their team up from Xfinity and Truck and ARCA. They've come a long way. Still a small team, but they're still fighting strong, man.
That is true.
That's always makes an exciting kind of race to see a small team come and show them big boys, the little dogs can do it just as well as the big dogs can.
That's the same thing with Furniture Row. They've been around a while, and finally got them a championship last year. Made a name for themselves.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be sad to see them go next year.
Yeah, it is, man. And it's amazing where the sport sits at today to have a championship team, falter because of lack of sponsorship agreements, and there's just no money. No sponsorship, no money, no racing.
Yeah,
that's just the bottom line. So it's real fortunate to see them build themselves up to the top of the racing league and
having to shut their doors so quick.
Oh yeah, it is quite a shame.
Oh,
we got the 95, 43, and 17
and
all
there goes
bunching
the
up
10.
together right there.
Yep.
Oh, 4 wide. Uh-oh. And yeah. Okay, so your broadcast. See, I'm watching from your broadcast, so I've got about a 10-second delay.
Oh, whoa! Don't know what happened with the 95 there, but he's going around.
Looks like a classic case of getting tight, and 17 just taking him out.
Yeah.
Not intentional, of course. Well, like they always say, practice makes perfect.
That is true. Let's see
Got a couple
here.
guys that made some comments on the side here. We got Oldsby Jack, Gary Englehart. Thank you guys for watching and commenting on our broadcast. We appreciate y'all's support.
Let's go ahead and pull in the driver that's already locked in, Mr. Slade himself. Get us some comments from him, ask him a few questions, see how he feels about going in this race, see how he feels, So, he's locked in, so just give me a second. Find his name here. Gotta go all the way down to the bottom of the list.
Oh yeah, in the meantime, for y'all football fans, the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles are just about to start. So hopefully y'all are enjoying that football game as well as this broadcast.
Gonna be a good one.
Yeah, there's some bad blood in Cowboys.
All right.
Prescott trying to
There we go, Mr. Slade. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, doing pretty good here. Got Kevron in the booth here with me.
That's always fun.
So how do you feel about going in this race already locked in?
I feel pretty, very secure, you could say. I feel really good. ISM on the custom setup part of it, I am not very good. I don't know if I'm just bad at making a setup here or what, but defaults I was able to do pretty well against the guys like Sports Smoke out there when we were racing. Had some intense battles for practice even, but I felt pretty good. I don't really have to worry about running, worry about how I finish, if I wreck or not, whatnot. I'm probably looking for a top 5, just to keep my momentum rolling into next week.
I hear that. Are you worried at all about Miami coming up?
Yes and no. I'm looking at the competitors, the top 6 even, on who can make it into the final, make it to Homestead. And I'm kind of worried about some guys in there, just because they're all 6 are really fast because they've made it to the final 6. But there's a couple guys I'm kind of worried about. But just from my track knowledge and just how I know how good I can run Homestead, I'm not too worried. about that, but with the competition I'm facing, I'm going to have to press a decent bit if I want to come out on top next Sunday.
I hear that. Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight. I hope you have a good race, good clean one, and it stays green flag all night. Kevin, any questions?
Yeah, man. With with your concern with the lack of speed on the custom setup, does that kind of allow you to roam around more on the back, kind of lay on the loose side, let everybody battle it out in front of you? You know, or do you still want to try to push the issue to get a win tonight?
I'm still going to push the issue to get a win, just because I want to keep as much momentum going into Homestead as possible. Because if I can go into Homestead with 10 wins on the season, that'll be huge. So that's probably what I'm looking for. I'm not going to just sit in the back and just let everyone bow it out. Definitely not. I'm going to run my race. I'm not going to like make any aggressive. I probably won't make that many aggressive moves like I usually do when a win matters or a good points day matters. But I'm still going to run my race and keep it as clean as possible.
Sounds like a plan, man. Well, we do hope you all have a wonderful race, and look forward to seeing you on the track here in the next little bit, man.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Slade. Have a good day. Sounds very confident there.
Yeah, you know, with the win definitely under his belt, you know, you expect a little bit more conservative racing from a guy like Slade, but you know, just that.
Right. We're going to go ahead and invite Sports Kid in here.
Look at it.
Right.
I like it.
I didn't finish all this.
Okay. Sports Kid, how are you today, sir?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Oh, good. Got Kev Ron here in the booth here with me. So how you feel going into this race? Not being locked in yet.
I feel all right. I think I've got a big enough points lead to where I'm going to be safe no matter what. So as long as I can, you know, be consistent and not have too terrible finishes in the stages and at the end of the race, then should be all right.
Heck yeah. Are you confident at all that you're going to finish pretty good here tonight? You know, you're going to probably get you a win, move on to Miami, and possibly take the championship?
I don't know about a win tonight. The car feels all right, but I don't know if it's going to be a winning car. But I know going to Homestead, feel pretty confident there and going to make the most of it and give it all we got.
Heck yeah. Kevron, any questions?
Yeah, who's the which driver in this race are you most concerned about winning, as far as being locked in and knocking you out? Like, do you think there's a chance of somebody knocking you out?
If I have a bad enough night and if Remix or Beach end up winning, then I think I can. There's a small chance that I'll be knocked out, but I don't see myself getting out of the playoffs.
Do you see this race being more of a fight to the finish or finishing out on fuel strategy?
I'd like it to come down to fuel strategy, but the MO is that we get some late race cautions that bunch everyone back up and make it a pit strategy at that point and jockeying for position on the restarts.
Yeah, I had to ask that question just because of what we saw on during practice. You know, y'all were duking it out like it was the actual race, so you know, we thought, well, maybe they can race it like that, you know, the entire time, but maybe they'll play a little more conservative around the second half of the race, kind of get some green flag runs in.
Yeah, hopefully we can have mostly green flag race and get some good battles going for you guys.
Sweet.
Well, all right, Mr. Sports Kid. Thank you for your interview. Hope you have a good race and wish you the best of luck out there tonight.
All right, thank you guys. Have fun in the booth tonight.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, why don't we go ahead and check in with a driver that's below the cutoff line, see how he feels here going into this race. I think we're going to go with Remix. Oh, you know what? Let's go with Beej. Let's go with Beej.
Yeah, I'd like to know what he thinks about trying to beat out his teammate for the cutoff line. Yep.
This is the end of it.
Okay. Looks like Beej is not coming. So let's go ahead and get old Remix. Might be focusing on the race tonight. Oh, there he is. There's Mr.
What's going on,
Beej.
Beej?
Beej, you got us?
All right, can you hear me now?
There he
got
is.
You, Beej. How's it going, bud?
Going great.
Beej, how you feel being below the cutoff line here coming into this race? You think you got a good chance at possibly getting you a top 5 here to move into the playoffs or a win possibly?
Yeah, Phoenix is actually one of my best tracks. I'm just hoping that we can stay green flag the whole entire time. That way I can show you what I can do.
I hear that. Are you worried about any of these guys tonight?
I'm not worried. I'm just focused on getting the win.
I heard that. Kevron?
What kind of strategy you have to try to capture that win? Are you trying to play it safe at the first half of the race and then be aggressive, or are you just going all out from the get-go?
What I think I'll do is, I'll probably play it safe the first stage, just to see how things go, you know, how I'm feeling, what changes should I make for the second stage and the last one. But then I think in the end, I'll be more aggressive.
If you had to think of yourself of what you're better at, do you think fuel strategy is something that you're better at than flat-out racing, or is it quite the opposite?
It's the opposite. Flat out racing is what I'm better at. I can beat you in the long run, the way I feel. And while I'm racing, that's how I calculate, you know, what I need to do and everything.
Strategizing no matter how you play the game. I like it.
Now let me ask you this though. It comes down to you and Remix in the top 2. And there's the win for a spot in. Are you going to move your teammate?
I can't really say what I would do. I just hope for the best.
We hope you have a good race, Beej. Good luck to you. Hope you can get locked in. Hope you can get in there and have your good shot at Miami, man.
Thank you, sir. You guys have a wonderful
And tune in, Beej. If we can get Remix on too, man, see what his answer is. That might dictate what you think about your answer there too.
All right, guys.
All right, Beej. Have a good one, buddy. All right, we're going to go ahead and get Remix here real quick. It's gonna be a tough one, honestly, because we got a couple guys that are not showed up for practice. You know how they can come in and run, so really not sure yet. So, me personally, I was gonna say possibly we're gonna see the 95. Yeah.
That's just my application. Uh-uh.
I think this person has my trunk and I have his. Part is silver and the trunk is black.
Mr.
Hey, guys.
Remix Bofa.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Got Kevin on here in the booth here. We got a couple questions for you. How you feel going into this race, being below the cutoff line tonight?
It feels like any other race. Not worried about it. Just gonna enjoy it as much as I can and try to win the thing.
I hear that. Are you worried about anybody tonight? Worried about how your car might handle or anything?
I always worry about how my car's handling because I hate getting in the way of other people. But during practice, I felt like I had a good car and I was showing some good speed, so I think I got a chance to win it.
I hear that. Kevron?
Well, I think that we need to figure out what you would do to your teammate if it came down to the win or not, or at least to advance to the championship round. Is it a bumper or racing clean?
Well, we're just gonna have to wait to the race to find out. I hope it doesn't come down to the bumper because he's a very good friend of mine. But we'll just see what happens during the race.
Good deal, man. Well, I think they're about ready for driver's meeting, aren't they?
Yep, they're getting it underway. Remix, we hope you the best of luck tonight. Hope you can get locked in. Have you a good race, sir.
Thank you guys. Enjoy the race.
You too.
Good luck, Remix.
All right, Mr. Kevron. Give me a second. I'm going to run and go grab me a water, and we're going to get this qualifying underway.
Yes, sir. But while that's going on, I'll be waiting for that invite too to get in the lobby, and I guess we'll take a little break, aren't we?
It's all about the timing where you can accomplish anything you never heard. Just how I do that. PDR is on Wednesday, that's 36 hours. Can you make it happen? I'll try. Already 7:30 in the morning, so you better get started. Thank you, Larry. Thank you.
Just getting over here about that.
Oh, this is going to be a good race tonight.
Yeah, I have a good feeling tonight's going to come down to the wire.
Oh. Other news, man, that was a wild race today, the real race.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to lie, man. I thought it was going to be a little mediocre, but it turned out to be real good.
It was pretty mediocre, you know, basically the whole race till the final 30-something laps. Sucks for old Kurt Busch. Had a fast car, worked his way all the way back up to the front, and could have possibly locked himself in there.
He definitely had the opportunity for it, man. You know,
Same with old Chase Elliott.
About it. You know,
Chase.
Between, oh yeah, I was about to say, between Chase getting knocked out and Hamlin, you know, all that, it's amazing just how much bang, bang, bang moments happen right there, all in one turn.
Yes, it does.
I mean, some of the Chase Elliott fans on the fan page on Facebook has a conspiracy theory, excuse me, about how 2 years Denny Hamlin's had a knack for taking out Chase Elliott from the championship rounds, and I just
That time he had a knack for taking out old Kurt Busch.
yeah, that was brutal. And again, I'll say, to be on the safe side, on the neutral zone, it was a bang bang deal. Hamlin got loose, yeah, but he couldn't. He could have still kept it straight in his line. Kurt Busch also
If
at the
anything,
same
he
time
could have hit
sort of
hit the brakes and kept it way low. He didn't have to go off the track.
He could have, but I hate to say it, man, but that was just a racing deal.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not a Hamlin fan myself. But.
It was a racing deal. It was a guy trying to get up there in the lead, trying to get a win there before the end of the season.
I don't think Kyle Busch would have won it had that not happened.
I don't know.
That for sure.
But we'll never know.
I got you, Mo.
Alright, so I'm going to send you an invite here as soon as I get one and get ready to join.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like,
Alright, we're going to get it with qualifying here underway. Give them a second here to get started, and then we'll be able to join. Get Mr. Kevron in here so he can spectate qualifying with us.
Thank you, Big Will.
Alright, let's go watch qualifying here, guys.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and turn off my comments also. So I can watch the full screen. Oh, 19's in the wall already. Oh,
well,
whoa,
doesn't
whoa.
look like a good start for a remix in the 88 or the 19. Uh-oh. Yeah, bouncing off of each other to try to start out qualifying, seeing who can get the fastest lap. Can't get the fastest lap, reckon, can't you, Big Will?
No, 17 looks like he's got a good line here. The 48. So they both might look like they got good times coming up here. See if this 18 can get it. Oh, he goes up the track. I don't think that's going to be a good one for him.
No, sir.
17's able to keep it down with the 48. I'm thinking that's going to be your row one right there, 17 and 48, but we will see.
I believe that 18 might have a little something for row 1. He's going to pass up to 17 here.
4 is trying to make a move behind the 48.
I kind of like the position where Remix and the 19 and all the other guys in the back are. They're kind of separated by themselves. They can run their own line. They're not worried about having to pass somebody else and break their momentum. You never know. I don't know, man. It'll be close. But I think you're right. It'll be between the 17 and I'll say the 95.
Got a good line going here with the 48 and the 4 and the 88. So it might be some good times behind there. Oh, 18 into the wall, 4 into the... Oh my God, everybody just went into the wall.
I believe that's the end of the qualifying.
Oh my Lord.
Boy, that would make your heart jump there if you're...
Right?
Man. Well, let's see. We might
check out these qualifying times.
I predict the 48 and the 95 to have the front row.
We'll see here in a second, and then we get back out and get another invite.
Yes, sir.
Can you see me?
All right, on the poll here we have...
Ooh, the 17.
I told you, 17. 10 of Remix and row 1, 20. So, it's going to be a good one. Let's go ahead and back out here so we can get another invite.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a shocker. I did not expect
Mike, man, another invite, please. Mike, man, another invite, please. Alright, go ahead and join here. I'm going to send Kevron an invite. There you go, Kevron.
Thank you, sir.
So, starting on pole is going to be the 17 with Remix. Row 2 is going to be...
Going to be the 42 of Bradley and the 18 of S'mores.
Alright, let's get in here.
Yeah.
Can you watch it? Because it's not giving me the option.
Yep, it's got me the option right here, and I'm...
Don't do it, don't do it.
On. Don't jump on the live broadcast?
Yeah, don't jump on the live broadcast. Not yet. Okay. Now you can. Okay. I was making sure that it was letting me do it.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so that way if I had to back out and you send me another invite.
I was about to say, when you said that, I was already on too late, but that's good, though. At least you got on. Alrighty, folks, while you are waiting on Big Wheels, there's live broadcast on the race. As of right now, we got the 10-17, first and second. The 42 and 18 in tow, side by side, going 3 wide for second place. A lot of jogging for positions here at the start of the race here as we go into what is now turn 3.
17 falling back here a good bit. 10's going to take the lead, along with the 42 and the 18. Oh, 18 gets into the 42, but he slows up.
Yeah, 42 trying to arc it down to the corners there off the turns. What's now 1 and 2, and 18 was right there in the way. Looks to be a single filing it out here. Oh, nope, we got the 17 and 42 battling for second place now.
Trying to make a move here. 18's going to come in low with him. Try to give him a push here.
18 trying to follow.
Looks like he's not going to be able to make it, but the 42 is going to get behind the 17. He's going to try to get this run with him. 10 car's got at least a 3-car length lead, probably 4.
88 trying to arc it there, coming off the turns 2. Get the run outside, and he might be able to pull away for the position of 6th place, but cannot do it.
42 is going to try to get in here on the 17. Coming through the dog leg.
Oh, 88 smacked the wall coming off turn 4.
Not going to be able to do it. 18 is going to try to clear him here high. Oh, he comes up a little bit, a little contact to the 18. 42 is going to clear him. He's going to go ahead and get on with it.
Everybody's in the wall, Big Wheel. Rim riding. For the most part, it looks like everybody's on a single file out here for now. Biggest battle going on is in the back here between the 48, 19, 4, and 1 car, but they have single filed out as well. So right now we've calmed everything down.
There's the 48 car, was not in there in practice. Contender here in the playoffs. See if he can fight to stay in here.
Yeah, this being his last season in the league is definitely a lot of pressure riding on the 48 team.
Yes, it is. But he will be back eventually, and I guarantee you he'll be back whooping butt
Don't
and
look now,
taking
folks,
names.
we have a battle for the lead between the 17 and the 10.
Oh, and the 17 clears the 10, and he's going to take that lead, but the 10's going to dive in low there, try to get back.
Try to see the crossover.
Coming out, and the 17 keeps it.
What a move by the 17. We got some battles back here too. Somebody hit the wall, and 18 just went by him. That would be... I cannot see who that is yet. I apologize, folks.
Looks like the 42 is going to try to catch up to the 10 here and get into second. Fighting hard. 10's trying to get his lead back here. They're getting a little lower there than the 17, but can the 17 hold it off? Coming through the dog leg. Looks like he's going to be able to.
Too much momentum. Tell you what, man, when we interviewed Remix there, he seemed pretty confident that he can hold out on his own in the front. And so far on the default setup, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Here comes the 42, trying to make a move on the outside of the 10 of Remix. That'll be the battle for second. And the 42's got some momentum, folks. Oh, a little bit of door banging going on.
42 going to try to get in here.
42's digging in real hot there, Big Will.
Yeah. Almost drove it up the track there.
Looks like he'll have enough momentum to try to clear the 10 car. Not quite yet. 10 is still fighting back on the bottom.
Good battle here for second right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we got everybody hitting the wall now.
43 is going to move in here.
Yeah, 43 and the 88. They're going to try to take advantage of the 10 cars mishap hitting the wall there. 43 clears him with the 88 in tow.
'17 has got a fast car here on default, man. He is running this line perfect.
Yes, sir. He looks real strong from the beginning. Let's see what the pit road setup did to his car. I think that's when we'll see everybody racing really hard at each other.
They're all tight right now, trying to hold on to it. Oh!
Something happened between the 42.
Big wreck on the backstretch with the 88 and the 10. 42 got loose. They got involved in it. Doesn't look like the caution's going to come out.
Nope. We're still running green. 18 is still running pretty strong here, so you stay green. Tough break. Yeah, the 42 looked like it got loose on the apron and just collected the 10 car and somebody else. I believe that was the 88 of Predator.
Yeah,
or Dark
no,
Bud, I'm sorry.
Bud, yeah,
88 of
Bud.
Dark Bud. My apologies.
So right now, your race leader is going to be the 17. Second's going to be the 43. Third looks to be the 18. Along with fourth looks to be the 42. Or the 95, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. 95.
And then the 48 right behind him in fifth. That's your top five right there.
Yeah, the 42 looked like he clipped the apron, and that's sending from second all the way back to sixth.
So a lot of lead
JC,
changes
the
here.
Pardon me.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just about to make a comment on the 48 here. He just methodically making his way through the field. Started in the back, now he's all the way up to fifth with 42 pressuring him from behind.
Working his way up there, slowly but surely.
This is the JC kind of racing we're used to seeing, aren't we?
Yeah. Got the 95 sports kid here trying to catch up to the 18, get that third position. Hopefully if a caution comes out, he likes to have that inside lane, I'm sure. JC's got him a little battle going on back there.
Yeah, we got a battle between the 42 and the 48, and the 42 clears the 48. And the 19 is trying his best to pass up the fourth car for 7th position.
Sports is going to pass the 48 here, probably. And he clears him. So right now, the 17 and the 43, about a car length apart. 43 is trying to catch up to the 17 here. See if he can get this lead. I know he would like to have it. Get him some stage points and get another win here tonight to possibly hold him in strong for Homestead.
I tell you what, though, that 17 looks like he's running about the best line of the track, and going to be pretty tough to catch him and pass him.
Yeah. The question is, though, will he eat up his tires trying to hold off the 43 here?
Well, if they keep bouncing off the walls like they are, I say so. Man, everybody's using up the right sides. And while that's happening, we've got the 18 in the picture now.
Yep, he's catching up with those mistakes.
I like the 17's line, though. He uses that high line when he enters the corner and arcs it down to get as much speed off the exit as he can. seems to work out pretty good for him.
He was using that during practice, trying to test it out and see how it worked for him, and it looks like it's working pretty good.
I don't see much of anybody else using that same kind of line either.
No.
Now that time the 17 used the bottom. Now the 43 is arcing it. And the 18 of S'mores looks like he is trying to catch up just little by little.
Got the 19 here catching up to the 4. See if he can move in and get around him.
The 19 and the 4 has been battling it out for the past 5-6 laps now. A couple of times now teams got to the bumper of the 4 car and has unfortunately hit the wall. Kind of broke that momentum.
Looks like 19 overdrove it, went up the track there. Got the 88 moving in on the 95. See if he, or the 1, I'm sorry, the 1, moving in on the 1.
88 driving the retro paint scheme for the Valvoline. Always liked watching Johnny Benson race growing up. Kind of one of those quiet guys like the Lebanis.
19 on the bumper of the 10 here, giving a push.
Yeah, that 19 went up the track real high. Had a lot of momentum broken off. He's trying to get that spot back in the 10 here.
Oh, he goes into the wall a little too hard coming out of that corner.
Meantime, we're having a battle between 43 and the 18 closing up here. 18's caught up pretty well, and so far they're kind of spread out now. It looks like the 18 got loose off the exit.
Yeah, but 42's got a battle going on here with the 95. 95's trying to get around him.
Yeah, I think he's trying to rub the Chevrolet emblem off the front of that 95 car there. He's using that bumper quite a bit, don't you think? Oh, here we go. 95 making the battle underneath 42. Let's see if he can clear him right here. Oh, he gets a little tie and makes some door-to-door contact with the 42.
Oh! Oh!
Boys have at it, buddy.
Good battle going on here with 42 and 95.
In the meantime, we got a battle between the 88 and the 1 still, and the 19 and the 10 car.
Yeah, the 1 looks like he's trying to catch up to the 88 here, having a little hard time getting there. 88's doing a pretty good job of holding him off, keeping about a car length behind. But the 19, boy, he is right on the bumper of that 10. He's ready to pass. I know he is.
He's relentless. I'd say he's kind of mad right now. He tried to pass the 4 car for quite a few laps, kept hitting the wall, kept breaking his momentum. Then he got real high, and he lost a position or two. Now he's trying to fight his way back up to where he was, but it's tough when the tires gets worn out.
Yeah. A lot of these guys are struggling really hard right now. I know they are.
I think the only person not struggling is the 17. He's holding a pretty good lead up in front of the 43 and 18. He's got a clear road ahead of him.
Yep, he's got about 3 car lengths on the 43 here. 18's trying to catch up to the 43. Oh, looks like the 19 has blown an engine. He is done for. He is out of the race.
Tough break for the 19. Looked like he had the car that could battle back up to the front, and all for naught.
Yep. Maybe he'll come back at Homestead and possibly show that he's got what it takes to get a win before the end of the season.
Oh, that's right. He's winless this season, ain't he? Well, he had a blown engine last week too, didn't he?
I think so.
Man, 2 weeks in a row. Oh, we got some contact between the 88 and the 1 car all the way to the back of the field here.
Oh. Looks like it hurt the 1 there. He falls back a little bit. 2 car lengths. But he's trying to catch up here.
He's been holding up the 1 car.
1's going to come low here. He's going to try to make the pass. 88 goes high. And he's going to hold his position.
Oh, and the 1 car hits the wall yet again. And there's battles all over the track.
And I know these guys are ready to get a setup in these cars, boy.
Yep. I wouldn't doubt if they're running about a second slower than their fastest lap when they started the race.
Yeah. So how about Texas missing his first race of the year or ever?
Well, it kind of surprises me because you would have thought after last week that he would try to get in Phoenix and get at least get a win here or a good finish, but it's a shame.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a stage here or if it's a caution, but 17 kept his lead. 43's in second with the 18. Looks to be along with the 95. Alright, and the 42. Then you got the 48 and the 4. Then the 10 and the 88. And then the 1.
Yeah, when everybody started slowing down, they all slowed up all at once. Typically, that means that there was a caution out. So, unfortunately, I did not get to see what was the caution, but this is where everybody was wishing for some new tires, and this is the best chance they're going to get while keeping their position.
Yeah. So we got the 17 down low, 43 up high, 18, then the 95. Along with the 48 and the 42, then the 10, or the 4 and the 10, then the 88 and the 1. Here on the restart, big run coming off for the 17. He's going to get down low there with the 18 pushing him.
Ooh.
18's going to squeeze it here, try to get a pass. But it's just not enough to get up there. 3 wide, 3 wide. 17's trying to hold it off here. Oh, and a car's in the wall.
42 made some contact underneath somebody. He just could not keep it straight. So far, there's no caution, it looks like.
17 trying to hold off the 43 here. The 18's right on the 43's bumper. 43 right on the 17's bumper, giving a big run to the corner here, going down to the dog leg.
That 43 is not giving an inch behind the 17. He is all over him.
Nope, he wants that lead. 17 up the track, and the 43 squeeze in here and take it. Oh, in the quarter panel to 17 there, knocked him up the track. 43 around.
43 spins out.
43 around, and then.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
he
into
got
the 1.
collected by the 88, now the 1 car.
And that looks like
brings the caution out. No, don't look like the caution's come out. Uh-oh, come on now.
Oh, but look who just took the lead here. 18 right now. Can the 17 hold him off and get it back?
Don't look like it. It looks like the 18's got too much momentum coming off the bottom.
95 trying to get a pass here.
Looks like for some of the folks here, that apron can get pretty slippery on the tires.
Yeah.
17 though, he got passed up, but he is not letting off the 18's bumper. He's going to try to make a pass here for the lead.
No, we're going to go ahead and view the onboard camera here of him trying to get past the 18 here. And he goes up into the wall here.
Don't look like it phasing off too much though.
No. See if he can get back to the bumper here, and he does.
And don't be fooled, folks. This is not the end of the race. This is just the beginning. We haven't even finished stage 1. And the 17's looking at that Toyota emblem on the back of the 18 car like he wants to eat it for supper. And right there he goes, trying to make a move on the bumper, but can't quite close in enough.
Looks like he doesn't have just enough turn to get down there with that 18 to catch him.
Oh, believe me, Big Will, that 18's got the Berlin Wall up, and the 17's trying to break it down. Just can't quite get enough bite off the center of the corner there to get the 18.
He can get to him and coming to the finish line, but he cannot get to him coming out of 3 and 4. He looks like he's struggling. I mean, 1 and 2. Looks like he's struggling there. I had to remember they changed the track up here. Oh.
Yeah, it's I still like to call this part where they're at turns 3 and 4 just because, but
yeah,
it's deceiving now. Meanwhile, everybody else in the back looks like they're single file, so there's not a whole lot of action going on. Looks like this is the hottest part of the racing right now. While that's going on, Big Will, I want to see if I can get on board with somebody else on my cell phone here to see how many laps they've got to go.
alright.
That'll help us with who's all in position, all that.
'17 just having a tough time getting it down there low to stay with that 18. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a roof cam for the 18 here. Get a good look at his line. Up against that wall there. Runs it in there pretty hard. Comes out really good though. Look like the car is starting to tighten up on him there a little bit. Looks like he's going to be coming up on a lap car here in a little bit. Just got word from the 48 crew that their car is getting a little tight here.
That'll be interesting to see how that 48 team can change the car to a better long run.
Yeah.
Seems to definitely be struggling. And folks, Big Will, my apologies there. Looks like that was a caution earlier. That was actually the end of stage 1.
End of stage 1. So the 17 got into stage points there.
Yep, 17 the winner of stage 1. 18 looking to capitalize on stage 2 to try to capture the green-white check.
Somebody just went into the pits. Looks like it's going to be the one into the pits, so that makes the one a lap down.
Oh, the one car actually came out of pit. Right before he got into the pit road there, he went back out on the track.
Oh.
Yeah, interesting to see what happened there.
Let's check out the 48 here since he was on the radio talking about he was a little tight. Let's check him out, see how he runs here. Ooh, got to get on the brake a little hard there coming around the corner. I know he'd like to get a pass here on this 4 car.
Four-car Beach, we had him in the interview earlier. He mentioned about how he is a all-out racing kind of guy. And he's sitting pretty in 4th place with JC in 5th right behind him. As the leaders cross the line, we're at 16 laps to go.
Looks like the 48's making a little bit of time here on the 4. 4 must be getting a little tight or struggling here. 48's keeping it low. Looks like he's figuring something out, trying to gain some speed.
Yeah, I think he changed his line, Big Will. He seemed to be real tight when he ran the low line, but now he's run a little bit higher and probably found some speed up there. Meanwhile, your top 5 still stays the same with S'mores in 1st, Smoke Z Mog in 2nd, Sports Kid 3rd, Beach 4th, and JC 5th.
Gained a good little bit of time here on the 4. I know he'd like to get the pass there. Help him out in points big time in the playoffs. Right now, JC in the playoffs is leading 2nd in the playoffs with just 3 points over Sports Kid. So
3 points over Sports Kid. Well, don't look like he's breathing all that easily here. So every time the stage ends, that's just that many more points that Sports Kid has over JC.
Yeah. And the 18 has pulled away tremendously here on the 17.
Oh, we got the 1 car in the wall there in turns 3 and 4. Looks like he's ready to. He's getting it fired up and back running.
Yeah, he's back in the wall again.
Yeah, 1 car is really struggling. I would love to see him rebound and fix something where he can contend up there in the top 5. JC seems to still be struggling there in the corners. Just doesn't have enough speed to make any ground up on Beige.
Sports Kid trying to make up some time here, catch up to the 17. I know he'd like to get that 2nd position and get a little bit more stage points over JC and move him up.
Once again, we'd like to thank our veterans from the past and present, fighting for our country and our freedom. We cannot thank you all enough for your sacrifice. And we hope this weekend's for you veterans have been a blessing, and many more blessings to you from here on out.
If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have NASCAR.
Absolutely. NASCAR, beer,
And football.
donut, football.
Y'all do it all for us.
Also, to make a comment on JC, he is one of our veterans racing in this league. He is in the Navy. He'll be shipped across to Paris, is that right, Big Wheel? In the next few months?
Yep, going to Paris, and then he'll be on the boat for a while.
So, we ask y'all to keep him in y'all's thoughts and prayers for safe deployment. Bring him back home.
So it looks like
Thank you,
here the
JC.
18 done passed the one car again. One car
Yeah,
is
the one
struggling
car-
very hard, man. He is having a tough time here today.
Yeah, the one car going a lap down. He is definitely not happy with his race car. 17 makes easy passing on him. Oh, and the one car hits the ball. Phew. Man.
He's having a hard time today. Hopefully that team can get it figured out and get it worked out where he can get back in this race and possibly have him a good race today.
I'm looking at Sports Kids on Board live broadcast, and by the looks of it, we've got Smoke 1.1 seconds back in second from the leader, with Sports Kid in third, sitting 2.7 seconds back. Beige looks like he is about 6.6 seconds back from the leader, and JC being a little over 8 seconds back from the leader. So there's definitely a big gap between everybody, so we'll see some green flag racing to the end, it looks like.
It'll be very interesting to see how that last and final stage turns out. How aggressive everybody's going to get.
Well, I can tell you right now, if everybody's driving like the 95 is, everybody's sliding their front. So tight. And as a matter of fact, we're on our last lap, folks, from stage 2.
Yep, and with that, the 18's going to pass the line here and then stage 2.
That's amazing how long it, or how short a time it took to finish stage 2 there. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer than that, but 18 captures stage 2. And Big Will, to make a point from earlier, Sports Kid finishing third and JC finishing fifth. That's just 2 more points ahead of JC, so it's really starting to tighten up now.
Yeah, JC's going to have to make some big adjustments here on these long green flag runs to try to get up in there and keep him back to get some points. If he can get a lap led, that's 1 point, so...
It'd be interesting to see how the point system unfolds at the end of this race. Beach finishing fourth gives him 2 extra points. Compared to his teammate Remix, he finished 6th, so he wouldn't be getting any points at all. Is that correct, Big Will?
Not sure entirely. I think they go by the top 10. So I think they go by I think they go by 10 and down. So, but I'm not really sure on that. Don't quote me on that.
Hey, the way I look at it, regardless where they finish at, points are points, and still with Beach finishing a couple of positions ahead of his teammate, that again tightens up who can pass somebody on the bubble.
Yep.
And here we go on the restart.
Oh, JC into somebody, hits him in the wall.
Who's that spinning back there?
Dark
We got the
Bud,
88
Dark
Dark Bud. Uh-oh, and then we got the one car again in the wall.
Little loose restart there. Just unfortunate for Dark Bud. Forrest trying to catch the
JC's
17 here. Boy, I know he would like to get up there and try to win this race.
JC's trying his best to hold off the 42, pressuring him from the bottom there, clears him. Now the 42 getting passed by the 43 on the high side. That is the battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th, and now 8th. 10 car on the bottom of the 95. Oh, and the 48 trying to pressure in.
And here comes the 4.
We've got a hot battle.
The 4 is right on the bumper. 17. He's trying to make a move here. He's trying to get in that second position.
Four car definitely has a car that can compete with the top 2 there in the beginning of the run. Be interesting to see how his changes can hold his long run speed up with him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're filing out back here between 5th, 6th, and 7th. 48's trying his best to hold off Remix.
'17 ain't too far behind the 18 here. So it's be interesting to see if the 18 holds up to 17 and the 4 can make a move and try to pass them both. Getting very intense up here for the final the top 3. 17 trying his hardest to catch that 18, but the 4 is just steadily pulling up to him.
Beige is not letting off the 17th bumper there. He is ready to pounce for second place.
Yes, he is. If he can just get a little more turn in that corner and get to that 17. He's got a little run coming out here on the 17. Try to use that draft to pull up in there. See if he can get in this corner right here down low. Stay with him. And he does. Try to stay in that draft.
He's definitely got some momentum. Just seems like he can't quite get there like the 17 with the 18. Just not enough momentum.
Ten sounds like he's having a little rough time trying to get around that 48. And now he does. He clears him. 48 went into the wall.
48 got on the wall there, Big Will.
Yeah.
Seems to give him a little bumper, maybe. Oh, the 4 car got loose. Uh oh, somebody's got loose and went to pit road. Looks like that was the 43 car.
Of Slage.
That might be a penalty.
No. Good thing he's already locked in.
The I didn't pay enough attention to see the 88 is blowing a motor.
88 blown a motor.
He is down there in the blown motor section next to the 19 pit there.
Oh man,
that's a tough break for the 88 team.
Oh, we got a wreck right here coming to the start finish line. He saved it. Looks like they're good now.
Man, Big Will, all kinds of action. And then the 17 car is doing his best to pressure the 18 for the lead as the 95 is right on toe.
I have to say, if the 17 can keep these long runs up and keep it good, he might be able to get a win here, but the 18 also has a good long run car.
Yeah, 18 coming off the exit is able to hold the bottom line just a little bit better than the 17.
Now we got the 2 Stewart Haas here battling with Beej in front and Remix behind him. Let's see if these teams will work together or try to push to the front here to catch these guys, or they're going to battle each other.
B just trying his best to pull away from the 10 car, but it just cannot be done, for the 10 car is right on his tail, following his tracks. Looks like there is a little bit of help from the draft, don't you think, Big Will?
Yeah, he's trying to stay in that bumper, trying to get that draft, slow him down and help him get a little speed here.
That 4 car definitely thinks the same way, because he went down all the way to the bottom of the straight. The 10 car is making a move.
Yeah.
That'll be a battle for 4th. But I don't know if the 10 car can hold the momentum on the bottom like that. And nope. Can't do it.
Good battle here for the 4 and the 10. 4's trying his hardest to keep that position. Looks like he's struggling just a little bit.
With 63 laps to go, we've got S'mores up in the lead, Smoke in 2nd, Sports Kid 3rd, Beach 4th, and Remix in 5th. Then we got the 43 of Slage in 6th, JC in 7th, and I'm trying to get who's in 8th. I believe that is the 42 car, I'm not mistaken. Yep, the 42 car.
17 is caught up with the 18 here a good bit. He's trying his hardest here to make something happen to get around this 18. Looks like he's got a little bit slower in that corner than the 18 was.
Yeah, 18 was able to get more speed off the corner there, so he was able to use the dog leg better than the 17. That definitely
17
helped.
looked like he hit the wall.
Yep, 17 kissed the wall a little bit there. That'll definitely broke his momentum. Not too much, though.
Looks like the 43 is going to be in the blown motor section.
The 43 is definitely in the blown motor section. I just saw that the last second. Man, a lot of blown motors on a small track like this. That's a shame.
It's alright, he's locked in, so he'll have a chance to go for the championship next week and fight it out.
Also definitely helps the 48's chance of staying locked into the field. You know, because the 43 was right ahead of him just a few laps ago.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he just kaboom. In the meantime, though, looks like the 18's starting to pull away from the 17.
Yep. Also looks like the 4 here is gaining just a little bit on 95.
Yeah, the 95 had a wide turn there going in turns 3 and 4. It definitely hurt his momentum.
The 4 just hit the wall there just a little bit, but he was able to save it. Lost a little bit of speed.
Yeah, the 4 car was within 3/4 of a second, and that pushed him back to a full second behind the Sports Kid.
See if he can make up some time here and catch up with him.
Okay. Put it on, bro. I'll tell you one thing, Big Will. I'm thankful that one of these guys racing's got a live broadcast going on, or else I wouldn't be able to keep up with where everybody's at or where the laps are. So we appreciate you, Sports Kid, for letting us be on board with you. Being able to keep up with the laps and who's where and what. And he just crossed the line at 55 laps to go. So when the leader crossed the line here, do 54 laps to go.
I wonder what their fuel limit is, and see what they're going to do, if they're going to have to run it out again or what.
Well, they've been able to run out the entire fuel cell for stage 1 and 2, so I would say they'll probably be pitting here the next 10 or so laps. It'd be interesting to see if somebody will be short pitting too to try to gain some track position early in the game.
Yeah.
One thing about this track though, it eats up the tires so much and you just about cannot afford to take 2 tires alone after just 5 laps of green flag racing.
No, definitely not if you're going to try to stay down there at the bottom. You'll get real loose with just 2 tires.
Yeah, we've seen too many guys with 2 tire changes getting so loose and spinning out. And coming, from experience, I've done that, and that was even adjusting the wedge to where it was a little bit tighter to keep from spinning out, and it did not matter. '17's got a wider arc coming out of turns 3 and 4 there, so he's definitely struggling to keep up with the 18's pace. Oh, he hit the wall again.
Yeah, 18 going up the track here, putting that arc in it, going out that turn. He's got a lot of speed and momentum. Oh, 17 just hit the wall.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to push the limit here to get to the 18th bumper, and the more he tries to push, it just seems like he's getting slower. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm on board with a 95, sitting pretty in 3rd. Looks like he's just trying to keep his car straight as well. Everybody's slipping and sliding.
Yep. They're going to be looking to come into pit road here, get those fresh tires and fill that tank up, and I know they're ready for it.
Well, we know definitely the Beige and Remix sitting 4th and 5th. They're looking to have a little bit more than just 4 tires. They're looking for some track position. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if they'll come in early or not. I doubt it, but
Well, I know they want those stage points to possibly knock out the 17, but 17's still up there in 2nd. But if he keeps struggling like he does, there's no telling what could happen.
I'd say with the 17 finishing as high as he's had in both stages, plus getting the stage win, it'll be very tough to try to make any ground on the 17 unless they win this race. So we've got the Stewart Haas Racing crew sitting outside the bubble, trying to race or win their way into the championship finals.
Yeah. One car here struggling, holding up the 10, gives Bees a chance to walk away a little bit. One car's just spun around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Remix is wondering to himself, what are you thinking? And the leaders are coming across the line. Looks like we're going to be at 45 laps to go. Once again, everybody, we appreciate y'all that are online watching this live broadcast. We appreciate y'all's support and hope that this race has been an enjoyment to you.
We hope the season's been an enjoyment to you. Hope you enjoyed every race.
Yes, sir.
We've got one more race after this. We move on to Homestead with the final 4 to battle it out for the championship.
After that, we're going to have a long hibernation for winter time, aren't we?
Yep, until next season. I'm hearing from the 48 team here that they're going to be coming into pit road here in a little bit.
Yeah, the 42's been trying to pressure the 48, but it seems like he's having those similar issues with the 17. Just can't quite keep up with the momentum.
Forty 48 is struggling hard here. 42's catching him.
42 is going to make a move here at the bottom coming into turn 3. Just too much speed for the 48 to block. Oh, and the 42 slid up. Well, not sure if the 48 like that much, but just can't get enough momentum to get back to the 42 to tell him anyway.
I think the 48 might be the first car coming down pit road we're going to see here. We'll see.
Well, the first car looks like is the number 1. He's been struggling all day, so he's looking to see if maybe some early pitting will give him some track position. As a matter of fact, is the 1 car a lead lap or a lap down?
I think he's a lap down.
So that won't matter if he's a lap down then.
No.
I can't see on Sports Kids live feed anyway, so.
JC's the one furthest back, so I'm figuring he's probably 18 calling that they're coming to the pits.
Yep, 18 and 17. Oh, and the 17's trying to beat him to the pit entry. That'd be interesting to see if that's a penalty.
Looks like the 17 got a speeding penalty entering pit road.
We'll wait and get confirmation about that, but that definitely looked like he slid his tires into pit road. That'll be a disaster for the 17 team if that's the case.
Yep, the 17 got a penalty, 29.7 penalty on the pit road.
Oh, man, what a tough break for the 17 crew. That'll definitely push them back. Hey, what did we just talk about? Beige and Remix being on the bubble there. That opens up a lot of doors for them.
Yep. A lot of these guys are still stayed out. They're still running here.
Oh, and also, I can't believe I didn't pay attention after that cycle went through. The 95 cars in the lead and actually is going to pit. He's in pit road right now, the leader.
Yeah. I think the 48 just came out of pit road, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think the 48, I don't think he went to pit road yet. He's sitting right there behind the 17 car, and the 17 car just came out of pit, so I'm assuming that the 48 will be coming to pit road here soon anyway. You know, with only 2 laps left on the fuel cell.
Got the 42 and the 10 on pit road right now. Looks like the 95 is exiting pit road.
Well, you know what, Big Will? I think you might be right. I apologize. I think the 48 did come to pit road earlier.
Got the 4 in pit road right now. Forrest coming off of pit road. He's going to beat the 42 and the 10 off. Looks like he might be able to hold off the 18 here to keep the lead. Let's see.
This will be close.
Oh, Beach is loose.
My goodness. Well, after all the pit road deals went through, S'mores still holds the lead, 3 seconds ahead of Sports Kid in second. But then, behind Sports Kid is 10 seconds back, Smokes up Smog, sitting pretty in third with only 8/10 between him and JC. So JC is trying to figure out how to pick up another position from Smoke here in third place. With Beach sitting in fifth here, trying to keep his car straight. But Big Will, it's going to be interesting to see how the cars favor those that went to pit later than those like S'mores and the 17 car.
Yep. So far, Beach, Remix, and the 17, I think, or the 42, have the freshest tires than anybody. So gonna see, it'd be interesting to see who eats up their tires quicker.
Well, believe it or not, S'mores has pulled away a half a second since a couple laps ago. He's now at 3.5 seconds ahead of Sports Kid in second.
I know all these guys are praying for a caution right now.
All except the leader, for sure. So many times have we seen racers finally found something in their setup so they're at the end of the race and just cannot catch a caution to have a chance
And
at
the
the
10
lead.
spins around into pit road. There goes his race.
No. And the 4 car hits the inside wall there going in turns 3. Oh, what a chain of events. That will definitely be a penalty on the 10 car. Oh man, tough break for Remix. Had such high hopes coming in, trying to get the spot for the championship round. And I
Got the
must say
42
too,
here catching up with the 4.
well, let me check that. The 10 car did not get a penalty from that mishap. So he is back out on the track already, but still got caught up in the pit road. So he had to slow down to pit road speed. It's, just so unfortunate.
Looks like his championship hopes are going to be out.
Yeah, I must give some appreciation to Remix though. Being the leader of the Stewart House racing team gave me the opportunity to sub for football. I don't know what's going on with him or if he's gotten to a situation that he's trying to solve out. But anyway, man, we miss you, football, and hope you come back for the next season. It's been a privilege to sub for you. And thank you, Remix, for the opportunity. And hey, getting that win at Martinsville, man, that was something I love Martinsville, and I knew that I had a shot at that race and made the most of it. I owe it all to Remix.
Yep, and I'll be back next year racing with these guys. Hopefully driving for Hendrick Motorsports. We've been in talks with them on working out a car deal, so.
Yeah, I've had a couple guys come up to me and ask me for the drive for them full time next season. I told them that I don't know if I'll be able to start out with them because they got a baby on the way, which you already know, Big Will. But you know, them babies, man, they need a lot of attention. So I love racing with you guys, but got to set my priorities first with the baby and the family, man.
Yeah. I understand that. Alright, from what I'm hearing, 20 laps left in this race.
Yep, 20 laps left, and the 10 car is trying his best to stay one lap down in front of the 18 here, but it looks like the 18 will pass him soon enough to put him 2 laps down. And I cannot tell if the 10 and the 1 car are on the same lap pace, but if they are, and the 18 laps him, and that means that if the caution comes out, that the 1 car of money is going to take the lucky dog, and the 10 wisely moves over to let the 18 by. So that will definitely cut his chances of winning the championship out. Man.
So, even though the 1 car is having a rough time today, he is racing next week in Xfinity for the championship.
That is right. I forgot all about that.
So, it'll be interesting to see how he does there. Hope he can get him a championship win. That'll be very interesting. Ken goes a lap down right there by the 18. Another lap down probably. I'm not 100% sure on that. 18 has had him a good old race here in Phoenix. Boy, he is rolling. Oh, he just hit the wall, got into the 10.
As soon as we said that, holy cow, what? And that was close. That almost turned into a caution. Ooh.
The 18 must be struggling hard here. He must have ate up them tires.
Yeah, he's coming across the line here at 15 laps to go, trying to keep the 10 car behind him, but the 10 car is pushing him, and he's got him on the apron. Oh, look at this.
18 is spun around, no caution.
That 10 car was not going to be denied of going 2 laps down. And that, unfortunately, pushed S'mores from actually, he was 4.8 seconds ahead of second place Sports Kid. Now only has shrunk to 2 seconds. Man alive, what a turn of events.
Sucks for the 18 car getting spun around there by a lap car.
It ain't too bad though, Big Will. He's still holding the lead, and actually it's now starting to pull away from Sports Kid yet again. So
yeah, but it also hurt his tires there when he spun.
That is true, and he's got 3 lap older tires in the 95. So we'll see how the grip level works here in the next few laps. I don't know. I think he's going to catch up to the 10 car again, and he's just going to run him up the track. But he better be careful, because that might bring out a caution.
Yeah.
To say the least, though, this has been a very clean race.
Yeah, very good long green flag, too.
Yeah, we've been caution free all race long. All excluding the stage cautions, of course.
"18 on the radio, pretty angry at the 10.
Yeah, I would be too. He's already a lap down. As a matter of fact, the 10 car did let him by gracefully earlier, and then for some reason just decided to give him a little bit of a bump. Yeah, that ain't going to suit well with the M&M's driver.
Yeah, we got the 4 and the 42 here battling it out, trying to catch up to the 48.
Yeah, Bradley in the 48, the 42, and JC in the 48. They've been battling out all race long. So has the 4 here. The 4 car just doesn't seem to have the speed to hold out long run. Oh, here we go. Battle for 4th right here with JC trying to fend off the 42 and the 4 car. You think
Big
these
run
might
for
take
Bradley.
3-1?
Oh, the 4 gonna pass the 48.
48 slid up way too high. Lost too much momentum. Oh, man.
4's gonna try to pass the 42 here.
'42 clears him momentarily, but that 4 car has been eating that bottom there.
That's one thing about Beej in the 4 car. He, at the end of the race, he finds that line and he gets that car in the right groove. He gets faster and faster. You gotta watch out for him.
The 48 is struggling really bad, Big Will. Something's happened to his grip level for sure. JC, the 48 car, he was holding out strong in 4th place, and all at once seems like he just went from 4th to 6th, and if he's not careful, he might fall back to 7th. Actually, I'm sorry, if I'm not mistaken, the 7th place car is the 1 car, and if he's a lap down, then he's got pretty 6th place in the bags. Meanwhile, that 10 car is still trying to keep that car straight and ahead of the 18, but we're clicking down on the laps, by the way. I forgot to give y'all a little update here. We're at 4 laps to go, crossing the line right here.
Looks like 4 is getting a little tight there. Oh, the 42 goes up into the wall.
Yeah. That's interesting. We'll see if that gives Beej a chance to pass him 4th here.
Beej looks like he's struggling a little too much there in the corner.
Meanwhile, S'more is still holding the lead up with coming 2 laps to go. He's actually lost quite a bit of time to 2nd place Sports Kid. He went from 3.5 seconds to now down to 1.5 seconds. Actually, the gap is closing in even more. Oh, look at the 18. He's Big Will, I don't know, man. Do you think the 95's got something for him on the last lap?
He's catching up to him very quick here. He's fighting hard for it.
Closing in right there. And here we are, last lap, folks. 95 trying to close in as much as he can on the 18. The grip level driving away from him, but I just don't think he can quite catch him. Oh, that 95's pushing as hard as he can, but it don't look like he can get the job done.
Oh, no.
And the winner of the race will be the 18 of S'mores. What a comeback by the 95 of Sports Kid, though. If he had one more lap, he would have won it.
Yeah.
So it'll be S'mores taking the win with Sports Kid in second, followed by the 17 of Smoke in third, Beige in fourth, and Bradley in the 42 car in fifth. Rounding up your sixth place is JC, seventh place being Remix, and then with your blown motors, my apologies, being several laps down will be the one car of Money. Now racking up your blown motor finish will be Slage in ninth, the 88 of Darth Bud in 10th, and 11th place the 19 of Mikeman.
And with that being said, that's going to go ahead and lock in Smoke Z-Mog. He's in. That's it. Bees and Remix are out. There goes Stuart Haas.
There went Stuart Haas all in one blow, buddy. Man. Tough break for the Stuart Haas racing crew.
That's just like today in real life. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
There's your finishing lineup. The 18, the 17, the 95, the 4, the 48, the 42. So let's go ahead and get S'mores in here and get an interview with him about this race. See if I can find his name here. S'mores, buddy, Big Will here in Kevron. Got us? Man, what a race you had there. You were just dominating that whole race dang near. Held them off good. Had you a good line rolling. So how do you feel going into the Miami race?
As well.
I hear you. Man, you were looking good out there tonight. You had a fast car. Couldn't nobody catch you. The 17 almost had you there a couple times, but you was able to get back on track, run away from it. So, I mean, good race, buddy. Kevron, you got any questions?
No, man, just a couple statements. You know, you look real strong and real consistent out there. Looks like you can hold out your own at Homestead. You know, the only thing I can say is you did a hell of a race, hell of a job, good win, man, and you know, we appreciate you providing a lot of good racing tonight, man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Looking forward for your Homestead race, buddy. Hoping you have best of luck there. Hope you can get you another win before the end of the season. Wish you the best of luck beginning of next season. Hope you can actually make it to the playoffs better next time and get into the Final Four. Good job, buddy. Good race. Way to handle it.
Thank you, and thank you all for commentating the race. Greatly appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, buddy.
Thank you, sir. You go enjoy your win, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're going to go ahead and get a couple of playoff drivers in here, see how they feel. Let's get JC in here. We didn't talk to him before the race. So let's go ahead and get him in here. Let's talk to him, see how he feels going into the playoffs. Last race. See if we can get him here. Man, that was a good race. No cautions. 18 dominated most of the race there. Good for him. He's fighting for a championship in the trucks, I think he said. So hopefully he can go to Homestead and get that championship.
Yeah, it'll be a storybook ending for the 48 crew. Right before deployment, what a way to make a sound off to him, winning the championship.
Yeah.
Now, if only we can get his little butt in here to interview.
Yep. See if I can
Come on, JC, where are you, buddy?
Send him another invite here, see if he'll get in here. 1 second. Really would like to talk to him before we end the broadcast. We'll probably get him in here too.
I just making sure. I just got a message from Remix here, so just double check.
Yeah, go ahead and let him know. It looks like JC's a little busy right now, so we're going to go ahead and get them in here. We'll go ahead and add both of them. Actually, you don't see Beach. Let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and get Remix in here. Then. Alright, we're gonna get Remix in here. Get him rolled up and see how he feels.
They're all dead. Which means he has to be dead.
Hey guys.
Remix, what's going on, buddy? Looked like you started off strong there in the race, and then you had a little issues, and then you're just struggling the whole race. What happened there?
I started off pretty good, fired off fast, led a little bit. Then I got something into the 42. I don't know what happened there. But I don't know. The speed disappeared. I had so much speed in practice. This is 7s. In the race, I was running 0.9. It was weak speed that I was finishing between the race, but it was just a race in general.
Yeah. Are you confident going into Homestead that you can redeem yourself even though you're not in the playoffs?
Oh, I love that it's my home, so I'm sorry. I ran good there
I won the championship. Can't win the championship this year, but I can win the race.
I hear you on that. Kevron, any questions?
Nah. I believe that all I can say to that is Remix. I appreciate you with the privilege of letting me sub for football, man. It was great to see you fighting hard all race long, try to work yourself in. Like we said, man, you're still next week. Still got that win to try to capture. So, we'll Student House Racing ain't done with just quite yet, ain't it? Next weekend. I'll see you.
Alright, Remix, you cutting out there. We didn't really hear much from you, but...
Yeah.
Alright, buddy. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at the comments here that we had while we were racing. There's old JC.
What up, boys?
What's going on, Mr. Navy?
JC,
Hey.
coming up to the last race of the season, and you're done. You got to go overseas. Sorry to hear about that. We wish you the best of luck and a safe trip home.
Appreciate it.
So, how you feel going into the Final Four here?
I'm stoked. I was actually happy that I was pretty much locked in. All I had to do was start today's race, and I was in. Because I struggle here at Phoenix.
Yeah, we seen you struggling there a lot. Looked like you was having a rough time, but you was able to get you at least a good, decent finish there at the end. Kevron, you got any
Thanks to
questions?
a couple of people.
I was watching you, JC. You seem to have a car that can keep up with the pack there at the beginning. Just didn't have that long run car like you'd wished. Do you think you might know what kind of setup you needed to change to there at the end to kind of help you with your long run speed?
Honestly, I think that my issue was is short tracks I struggle with the most. I noticed that with the wheel. Probably should have just ran like a controller where I could turn it a lot better. Because I was tight on exit. It didn't matter what I did.
Yeah, a lot of guys looked right there at the end. Tires looked like they were wearing down quick. So,
Yeah, right front was going fast.
yeah, congratulations on making the Final Four, and we wish you the best of luck, man. And hope you can get you a championship before you set off the seas there.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna give it my all.
Heck yeah,
Yeah, we
buddy.
appreciate you, man, for your service for our country. We can't thank you enough, as well as the other men and women fighting.
We do it for you.
We know you do it for yourself. Don't worry.
I mean, it has some perks, but we mostly do it for the people that aren't part of the 1%.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, good job. Way to get yourself locked in there, and we'll wish you all the best of luck next week.
I appreciate it.
Well, Kevron, that looks like it's going to end the race here in the broadcast. So, all in all, good race. Congratulations to the 18. And we move on to Homestead and wish everybody the best of luck.
Thank you again, Big Will, for letting me join your broadcast tonight. I appreciate the,
Sorry, there was an error for the landline.
Sorry. Anyway, my wife's behind me trying to distract me here, so I guess that's the time for me to head on out as well, so I better shut on up and get on to bed.
All right, buddy. You have your good one, and I'll catch you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And everybody else that watched the stream, thanks for coming in, having a view, watching the stream with us. Thanks for joining us here at the MENL Cup Series at IMS Raceway. So, we appreciate you all joining us here at the MENL race at Phoenix. We'll catch you next week at Miami for the battle of the Final Four to duke it out and see who can take home the championship. It's been a good race here. Thank you guys for having me tonight. I'm Big Will, and hopefully I can come host y'all again one night. Good night, everybody.